Hello YouTubers, the Tron Collector here. We're all here with Maria outside of our local Hot Topic store here in Toronto here. And I won't be recording inside the store, of course, as usual over there, but you'll see what I get afterwards, so stay tuned.
What we get. What we get.
What we get. No, I thought you put that in there, huh? See you soon. Hello fellow YouTubers, Toronto Collector here. Well, this is now a Saturday after the shopping. Marie and I went to our local mall and we went into a few stores. Our first store we went into was Hot Topic, and I filmed a little segment of that before we went in the store there. But unfortunately there, they hadn't restocked and there was nothing really much there I wanted to, except maybe an Aladdin mystery box there that I may have they'll pick up from Maria there, but I wasn't quite sure about it there, and so we've been talking about it there, so I can probably buy that for off the website there. And there were 3 other pops that I wanted to get from the movie Hocus Pocus, but that's not what I went in there for, and I don't like to settle for things. I don't like consolation prizes, so to speak. So I decided, no, I'm going to leave those here for now. I went in looking for 4 specific pops. That store didn't have it. So I said, okay, well, I usually rely on Hot Topic to have the best selection, because usually they get in pops every week, so they're usually very, very good. As any of you have shopped on Hot Topic before, you'll know what I'm saying. Usually they're very good. This time, as some of us have done in the past, struck out there. However, went downstairs, or actually across the mall, to the other location there, EB Games. And I'm sure a lot of you shopped at EB Games right there. There's the bag there, and obviously, obviously I did better right there. So this is the unveiling here of my purchases at EB Games. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I went in there looking for 4 specific pops, and just happened to find a couple there that Marie wanted there to basically start her collection. She has 2 pops now that I pulled out of my collection that was actually bought for her. She's got 2 pops there now, so we happen to see in the store there 2 pops in EB Games there that to help her to really start her collection there. And she said I could film here, and it happened to be on the top there. So here is one of the pops that she wanted for her collection there. There's a 360. First of all, there's the pop. If you can read it there, what it says. I believe it says, yeah, Prince Eric from Little Mermaid. This, we know it's just a common, but this is one of the ones she wanted. So here's the 360 view here for you. The 360 view. This is one of the ones she wanted for her collection. So it'll be going in her collection. So that's one there. Another one that she wanted for her collection there. I really have no idea who these characters are, because I've never seen The Little Mermaid there, but she has, and she loves the movies there, so okay, fine. So another one that she really wanted was, ready for it? Or maybe you can tell by that picture here who it is. In 3, 2, 1.
Ariel.
Ariel. Yeah, Ariel.
The Little Mermaid herself.
The Little Mermaid herself, yeah. Actually, what Hot Topic had was her dad in a bigger, I think a 6-inch pop, but I wasn't quite sure. It said King something or other, right. And Maria wasn't around. She was looking elsewhere in the store, so I didn't want to call her over, and because that's not what I went in the store for. So, anyways, here's the 360 view. So I'm sure that they'll have more, still have her father that we can probably buy for her soon, probably in 2 weeks or whenever. There's a 360 view there of Ariel. So there are the two that she had for her collection. Right there. Ariel and Prince Eric, though, for her collection. So that's what she'll be having. And I'll be putting up a shelf in another room for her collection there very soon. That's one thing I forgot to pick up today was the shelves there, but okay. Can't rough in another shelf for her. She deserves better than a roughed-in shelf. Roughed-in shelf's okay for me, but she deserves an actual shelf. So I'll pick that up for her soon and put that in there for her. So that's 2 for her.
You said so I get 3 shelves.
They whichever you need. The lady's choice there, what she wanted to do as far as pops go. And ironically, when I bought this from EB Games, they are now charging higher price for the pops, for the Funko Pops at EB Games. They said the Funko raised the price of the pops from $11 to $14. And this particular pop here was priced on the bottom here at $14, and the guy made sure to take the sticker off of the pop. I said, "Why are you doing that?" He said, "Well, actually, these are actually 14 there, but since the old sticker here says 11, I'll sell them to you for 11. What I found out from somebody else when I bought the pops I want for my collection was Funko raised the prices of the pops. You know, at least here in Toronto they have up to from $12 or 11 if you have a card to 14. And I got charged a little more than I expected for mine. So now I will show you mine. My pops here. I don't want to knock over hers, so I'll put hers off to the side there. Show you mine here, and I will again be discussing the increase in price there. I don't know if it happened with EB Games in the States, United States, but it has happened here. They say at EB Games here that Funko's raised the price, so they've had to raise the price. Oh my God. So anyways, one of the pops I wanted there was for an actor who I've admired his work for years now. He's been in 2 good sitcoms. The current sitcom he's in, which is actually coming to an end. The current sitcom he's in, I understand from a commercial, is coming to an end soon. Good. And that is Modern Family. I understand from a commercial it's coming to an end soon. I think they're going to do like 1 more season, and that's it. Good. I've admired Ed O'Neill ever since he did Married with Children. I've admired him since that TV show. He's the only one on that TV show I could stomach. Katie Seagal, she was good in Sons of Anarchy, but I hated her in Married with Children. Ed O'Neill was the only one I could stand in Married with Children there. And there is an Al Bundy pop. I haven't found it in the stores yet, but I definitely found it online there. So I knew I could get Jay in the store. So that's what I got it from there. So I got him today in the store there. So here's a 360 of Jay. He's one of my favorite characters from Modern Family. Next to Phil, who I think is really funny. Phil, I find Phil is very funny, so I like Phil. So that's one of the pops there that I set out to get today, and I was able to get it there today. Another one here to go along with a new category I've started here, the icon category I started here. I already have the Colonel, and I have Jim Henson as 2 of my icon figures, and I knew that EB Games also had this other one there. I held off buying it until now. Dr. Seuss. Again, these are commons, but that's what I go for. I go for the commons. I hardly ever see chases in the stores, so I go for the commons there. So there's Dr. Seuss, and if you notice, he is holding a copy of the Cat in the Hat. Very cute. So here's a 360 of Dr. Seuss. Here's the 360 Dr. Seuss. Notice how there's nothing else on the back except Dr. Seuss. So there's a 360 of Dr. Seuss. So I got that one there to add to my icons. There's 2 more pops in EB Games. I knew EB Games had, and they've had them for a while. So if they're not selling them, so I'll be able to get them, no problem. 2 more from one of my most favorite movies. And this movie made this normally a comedy star very, very well known. It helped to launch his career from stand-up comedy into serious movie actor. Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop, just like the opening music is for Beverly Hills Cop there. I really wanted this pop here because I really admire Eddie Murphy doing this role. I thought he was very good there. I actually prefer him doing this role to some of his stand-up comedy because he does swear a lot during a couple of his routines. So here is the 360 here of this one of Axel Foley. There's a 360 there. And there's one other one that I wanted to get from EB Games. Again, from the movie. And I knew that they had EB Games here. Him with the bananas. How he disabled an unmarked vehicle with a banana. I thought that was really cool, you know, Eddie Murphy doing that. So for some reason they call this one, Mumford. I don't know why, but I guess I'll have to watch the movie again to get reminded of why. But anyways, here's a 360 of this one. You notice the back of it, ladies and gentlemen. It just shows that the two of them. So now I have two of them there. So my Beverly Hills segment now. Of all the other characters in that movie, or those movies, because there's like 3 of them, of all of them, they only made figures of 1. Just the main star. Okay, go figure. So there's a 360 of him. And I have one more Funko to show you there that I actually got in the dollar store, which I was surprised to get, the dollar store. I picked this one up from the dollar store only because I really like the actor who played the role. Now, I don't know if this is the original. I doubt very much this is the original. This is probably a remake of that character. Probably a remake of it there. But the character that I really love from Star Wars, I'm not a real big Star Wars fan, but I do admire one of the actors who played him in the original, which was Han Solo. Now, this may not be the one played by Harrison Ford, who is the actor I really like. This may be a remake, I don't know, but this was in the dollar store. So Han Solo in the dollar store, and I'll do a 360 on him there. See the other characters there, which I'm not going to be collecting because I'm not really into big Star Wars fan. No offense, Star Wars fans. I know there's several of you out there, but Star Wars is not really my thing. If anything, I'm just going to get Darth Vader.
And Wicked for me.
And who?
Wicked.
Wicked.
The Ewok.
Oh, Wicked for Marie. Okay, and that's it there. So this is a 360 here of a Han Solo. If anybody watching this, if they know if this is a remake of Han Solo, and if you know the actor who played this version of Han Solo, I'm sure this is not based on Harrison Ford, because if you notice here, he is holding a gun in his hand right there. You can see the gun in his hand right up there. He's holding a gun. So if you can say in the comments if this is a remake of Han Solo, or if this is actually the original Han Solo played by Harrison Ford, I don't know. But for $4, you can't go wrong. So that's my pop haul for today. I will try to get them all together here for one last visual, if I can. And there, left to right, Jay Pritchard, Dr. Seuss, the 2 Axel Foleys, and Han Solo. There's my pop up for today. Only 5 pops there today. I would have possibly gotten more, but as I said at the beginning here, the Hot Topic there really hadn't restocked whatever else. I was very disappointed in that. So usually they're very good there. But EB Games and Dollar Store came out there. There was a 4th store I could have gone into, the Sunrise, and checked there, but after we got done this, we still had to do a grocery shopping, and Maria wasn't feeling the greatest, and she's had a recurring injury with her foot there, health related. So she said, well, we still have to go look for a microwave and do grocery shopping. So let's get going. And I was tentatively agree with her because neither of us like crowds, and the mall was getting crowded because it was getting later on in the day, and so we said, let's just get the heck out of here. So Sunrise can wait. So anyways, and besides, I had a limited budget today. I wanted to limit my budget today to $100 for the pops there. And ironically, because Funko now seems to be charging more for even their common pops, because EB Games said to me today that Funko is now charging $14 for the common pop. $14 for a common pop. And how much they charge for a chase? Like 16 to 18 to 20 for a chase? That doesn't really make sense. So if Funko is now charging $14 for a common pop, and EB Games can't take a loss there, so if Funko raises the prices, so do they. I think Funko's going to find that they are going to be selling a lot less of them. So if you as a collector have heard of this as well, maybe in the United States have heard as happened also in the United States. If you've heard of this, the Funko is raising the price of their Funkos, the Pops. They're raising the price. Please do comment down below and tell everybody on my channel here what you've heard. So please do the two. Did I ask the question there, didn't I, before? Oh yeah, who played the, if my Han Solo here, if anybody watching here thinks that the Han Solo is of Harrison Ford, that was question number 1. If you think this is modeled after Harrison Ford or a remake of the character, I'm not sure. That's question 1. And question 2 is if you've ever heard of the fact that Funko raising the prices of even their common Pops. If you've heard that happening, maybe in the U.S. because it happened here in Toronto. So those two questions are for you. So thank you for continuing to watch my channel there. Please, if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed this video here. Please don't forget to hit the button down below to subscribe. Hit the bell icon there. Feel free to leave any comments, especially if you know the answer to those 2 questions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And please, if you do come back, I'll be making more videos in the next coming weeks there. So please take care. And we'll see you later. Toronto Collector's saying, take care.